Alright. So I'm nearing the end of my playlist with Good Goo, but I figured before like, even attempting that, like, last mission for, like, the goo, I decided to do maybe, a little bit of skirmish play. We'll go 4 and 4, that's fine. We'll go with 2 teams, sure, why not? Standard will be fine here. Epic units, we'll have those available, sure. But here's the thing about this little skirmish. We're actually going to play with a faction called the Shroud. And we're going to basically have this so that, let's see here. How do I eliminate AI in here? So, this is my first time using this type of thing, by the way, but, as you can see, I don't know exactly how to do it. Alright, there's how I do that, so I'm going to just throw them down there. So, what I'm basically going to do here, we're going to have, like, this on, like, wow. So, full map visibility, instantly increased unit health. We'll just give that guy hard. These guys must be easy. So yeah, basically, like, you can make, like, the AI in this game do a whole lot of different things, like skirmish here. I can make them favor economic power, military, defense, offense, idle, random. I think balance is probably fine. Alright, so basically what's going on here, I'm basically going to set all these guys to be the Shroud. And this is going to be like a skirmish mission, where I'm basically going to show off what the Shroud are all about, basically. So, let's get started. I'll basically wait for my stuff to load and we'll go from there. Alright, so apparently I'm going to start in the bottom left corner. And this guy's going to start in the top left corner. These guys are going to be on the other side of us. So basically what's going on here, I basically selected this guy, like my body to be hard and these guys to be easy, just to sort of showcase what the Shroud is all about. The Shroud are essentially the newest faction in Grey Goo, and the designation basically from the beta is the Silent Ones. From the humans, they're basically called the Shroud, and from the Goo, I guess, they're basically called Unknown Lifeform. These guys are like the big threat. They don't really get your own campaign missions yet because they're basically just added in now. But I assume as there's like a DLC, they'd be added in then. They play a little bit differently than the other 3 factions, but they have lots of aspects similar to them. And they probably feel like to many people like a Zerg mixed with like a Protoss, mixed with like some other stuff. They're different. You see a lot of like the similarities between like the beta, the humans, and other like RTS games with like what the Shroud will basically be doing. And yes, loading takes so long for me. I'm gonna be kind of glad when this is done, this playlist, because while this like could be a good game, it hasn't really caught my attention. Your opponent's counter strategy, complete tech upgrades can be cancelled by right-clicking on it and selecting a new one to research. Well, whatever. Alright, so here's the Shroud. Apparently I've got something called Mimic. And
beginning construction.
Let's build that there. So basically the thing about the Shroud is that they basically have the ability to build like, extractors on like, these things here. Something to note though is that these things can be moved around, these extractors, and they don't require harvesters to basically work. So they're a little bit different.
Extractor complete.
Cool. Here's our factory. It's basically called the base Advent. So we'll build that. Apparently I'm being explored here. So he's building Advents like crazy. Alright, there's our extractor basically.
Advent complete.
Alright, let's build ourselves an inversion field. So this is basically like your wall unit, I guess. And I guess I can't see it, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's build an advent over here, Dan.
Constructing.
Now, basically, you have to sort of like power these up or something to basically get them to work. And basically upgrade these into like, you know, advanced structures for heavy units and for air units, basically. So they're a little bit different how like the Shroud work from like the beta and like the humans, in some ways. I probably should build this a little bit closer to each other, but let's just go like this.
Beginning construction. Advent complete.
I don't know what the mimic is all about, but whatever. I have units, basically. I guess that's my ally right there. So, something I know about the Shroud is that they have to sort of like pay in advance for their structures. So basically I have to wait till I get like, you know, 250 credits to build an advent. I have to wait till like a free credits to basically get the crucible, stuff like that. Let's put this right here. So I'll basically upgrade this into like the heavy factory.
Complete.
Alright, here's my amplifier. Amplifiers are kind of interesting in how they work, so I'll basically try and show them off a little bit. Basically, these like can be turned into like, you know how like in like StarCraft there's a Zerg, which basically they're like, you know, colonies that basically expand the like, you know, the creep. They're basically sort of like that, these things, and how they sort of work. You basically place them on the ground.
Beginning construction.
And they can be basically upgraded to be like, you know, your like, you know, defensive
Crucible
things. These like
complete.
these things right here, these amplifiers. Now they can also upgrade these things to basically build more units, these things. So the advent here, you can like have like 3 spots to basically build stuff. Right now it has 1, I can build like, you know, these things right here. So Howler defensive infantry uses indirect fire grenade launcher, can attack ground. The Clasher offensive infantry, its cannons have innate properties that reduce the target's armor for each shot received. There's the Mimic ground scout. When near enemy units, it takes the form of that unit. Form will break if there is no enemies nearby, and the Mimic moves. The form will revert when the time runs out. And there's build sign, anti-air. Uses gravity field to pull air units out of the sky, allowing ground units to fire on them. Instantly destroys air units brought down over impossible terrain. So, there's units for like the Shroud. And yeah, here's like this thing I can basically do here. So, anti-unit turret, anti-air turret, stealth detection turret.
Beginning construction.
I'll build that right there. We'll build another spike right here for defense. Essentially, these are like your defensive things. These like, you know, amplifiers I'm building right here, and they're also like used to basically amplify your things here as well.
Plasma spike complete. Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Build a few things around here and there. There's an enemy. There's my turret. And that's how that basically works.
Tether spike complete. Amplifier complete.
Let's build that right there.
Construction.
Looks like they're starting to build units the friendly AI, so here's like a little bit of attacking. That's like the offensive unit they have right there. And yeah, basically the advent can like, you know, keep building the things up to basically build more things.
Plasma spike complete.
And apparently I can build this stuff.
Complete.
So you basically need to get like, you know, your
unit in production.
Your turrets to basically build this stuff here. So basically you need like the anti-air thing for like the sirens.
Unit in production.
I can build that stuff there now if I want. Now, no boy, you have to build like these amplifiers next to like, I guess, these things to basically get them to build more units. I guess that's how it works.
Unit ready.
Here's a clock on a tank.
Unit in production.
Did I build the wrong thing right there? Now, by the way, if you look at this, you have tech upgrades, kind of like the goo. The tech upgrades are kind of interesting in how they sort of work. And I'm not sure if this guy's going to survive with the hard AI, but whatever. Here's some units. Basically, got the mimics here. There's my, like, you know, siren.
Unit in production.
Let's build a couple of these guys, I guess. But yeah, if you build like this stuff closer to the advent, you basically cause it to, like, you know, gain like amplified power to basically build more advents. That's basically how this thing works. And wow, hard is hard. They're kicking ass. I almost feel like should make this guy easy just to, you know, basically show off what he's doing. So this is basically what his base looks like. He's got like all the stuff around here.
Unit ready.
His amplifier is basically boosting up this advent to basically build up stuff. He's got these other advents over here that builds up stuff. There's my clasher.
Unit ready. Amplifier complete.
Alright, complete. That's now I can build like 3 units here. And
unit in production.
Basically, you know, I can go like this. So know how basically it's kind of like the beta and how like you you're a human, how you have your factories. But the thing about it is different is that you have to basically have all the resources to basically build it initially. Here's my base defense is doing their job. Here's my tank, the Klaxon. Alright, so build Echo requires probably the other thing.
Unit ready.
Alright, so
unit
amplifier, increase detection range, stealth units take damage, increase detection range and damage.
Beginning construction.
See, I note that there's stuff here. I think you can amplify like your base defenses like these.
Beginning construction.
It's kind of interesting how they all work. So basically, like, you know, you have like a sort of like pylon thing going on, like the amplifiers, where like you have to boost up your like structures, though you don't need to.
Unit ready.
You know, I might want to try and get a extractor over here at some point. Alright, perception's up, so that wasn't it. Okay, I guess I need to have like, you know, a certain amount of like these stuff around to basically make this stuff. Maybe. Amplifiers, basically.
Plasma spike under attack. Unit under attack. Beginning construction. Plasma spike under attack.
Alright, well, they killed my guys there a little bit, but whatever. So you can see like the amplification boost and what they do. So I've increased damage by having this thing nearby.
Repairing.
So basically, like, you know, we've got like the sort of like, you know, Protoss build a pylon next to it to basically power up. But in this case, instead of like, you know, being like, you know, unavailable if it's not powered, it just gets like a boost as you build more stuff around it. So that's what sort of like makes this like, you know, sort of like the Protoss, this like guy here. And at the same time, these things can be upgraded like the Zerg. Complete. So you can build these into like defensive units. Alright, here I can build the Echo. Unit so you basically need to build up your stuff around this stuff to basically build this stuff up. So you need like 2 for the Fugue, you need 3 for the Dirge. Building one of those right now. And apparently he's already focusing quite a bit on his economy, this guy here, so he's doing quite a bit of job. Just on you guys basically kicking ass. See, I look at these units a little bit, I guess. Apparently I got the Klaxon, which is basically your high-speed tank. You can hit multiple units at a cone. You got the Echo, which basically is an artillery, creates an initial energy construct at the target location. Enemies walking into the effect radius will be attacked until they leave or destroyed. You got the Fugue, which basically fires a damage over time effect at a target. If the target dies while DOT is still active, the dead unit will be converted to a coda.
Unit ready.
And you got the Dirge, which is basically a direct fire weapon that causes damage over time, so its movement can enter and use brush. Alright, I think this thing right here is your epic unit, by the way. So the Dirge is like your epic unit in this game, I think.
Beginning construction.
And note, by the way, you apparently need to have this really close to like your crucible to get the advantage of the amplifier for some of the stuff. There's my Echo. That guy got destroyed. He's gonna send all these guys down there to basically crush this guy. And that'll be it for this mission, I guess. I definitely should have made this guy hard, because basically, as you can see, he's already just, you know, he's playing this by himself. There's my Howler thing right there.
Complete.
There's my Klaxon doing his tank thing.
Amplifier complete.
I guess they're not in range, or I basically need a lot of stuff to build it. So, that, as you can see, much like the other one, takes a lot to build. We'll build a Q-gate for now.
Production.
There's another Echo. Or maybe it's the only Echo. I'm not sure that's working properly, this stuff over here, but whatever. Alright, so how does like the tech upgrades work? So basically, you use these guys to build your tech upgrades to stuff here. Here's like a version field now, heals friendly units. Klaxons lose their charge but gains a stacking arrow when nearby other Klaxon units. Koa lose their ranged weapon. Okay, let's do that. So
artillery tech upgrade.
basically, it looks like you have to have like, you know, I'm not sure how the tech upgrades work. Basically, you have like tech upgrades like a goo, but it's unlike the Mother Goo, which basically lets you build up your tech upgrades real quick. It's different. There's a Fugue. So a Fugue is basically, you know, my damage over time killing machine. Looks like someone built a extractor out here. So yeah, just to show this off, this is the extractor being used to, like, you know, move around if it's like basically in danger. So if it gets in danger, you can move this around because it basically costs money, these extractors, unlike the, like, you know, beta or the humans or the goo. These guys you have to protect because you'll basically run out of you know, resources if you don't, like, you know, walk with these guys. And there we go, we're extracting that again. Apparently he's got a small force, this guy over here. I'll have to watch out for that, but I think the hard AI will be able to handle him. Probably. Let's build a extractor right here.
Beginning construction. Ally under attack.
It's funny how they build an extractor right here.
Extractor complete.
Good, I needed that extractor. Now note by the way that my green circle got bigger when I built that extractor. How like your base building works in this game, you basically build up extractors which basically expand your ability to build outside your base. So initially one extractor is only able to build up this far. With two I basically build up this far.
Under attack.
And I'm about to get attacked here.
Complete. Plasma spike under attack. Unit under attack. Extractor under attack.
Wow, it's fun to watch.
Repairing. Extractor under attack.
So there's a coda, by the way.
Under attack. Extractor destroyed.
Oh wow, they destroyed my extractor while I wasn't looking.
Amplifier under attack.
Well, that's annoying.
Unit under attack.
There's my coda again. So yeah, these codes that are popping up are basically special units that you get deployed from like the artillery type of thing.
Beginning construction.
Build that there again. Notice how I lost my thing here, so basically these things like, you know, are back a little bit. I assume the hard AI is eventually going to kill these guys, but it's fine. It gives me time basically to show off more of the game, I guess.
Extractor complete.
So I did my tech upgrade. I can research some more, I guess. So there's like, you know, air units up there, I guess. That stuff over here.
Beginning
this
stealth
stuff.
tech upgrade.
Let's get our advent going, and then we're gonna upgrade the one over here to be a Zenith, so I can basically show off some of the air units.
Beginning construction.
So Zenith is basically your air unit control type of building, air unit factory. There was that guy.
Advent complete.
I'm gonna build another thing.
Unit under attack.
I'll build another structure right there.
Zenith complete.
Here's my Zenith. So basically, here's like my air unit. So I got the Air Scout, the Chime, full stealth detection, capable and can regenerate health over time. The Mach dives towards target and detonates, destroying itself and causing damage in an area. Can't target ground or air units.
Complete.
If you get like your amplifiers, you can build like the Torrent, which basically is a bomber. And then you've got the Shriek, which is basically fires an energy beam at a target. The beam then bounces to multiple nearby targets. So the Shroud have a lot of interesting units, as you can see. They're basically the more advanced faction, like the more, you know, player-heavy one, I guess, so to speak, of the factions.
Unit in production.
Let's build a bunch of these like guys right here. I might build another thing over here. Yes, this is like the thing to know about the, you know, the Shroud. You basically have to like build up your resources and then like, you know, branch out with like extractors, you know, sort of casually.
Stealth tech upgrade complete. Beginning construction.
Got my stealth tech upgrade. So apparently you need, I guess, resources to build your tech upgrades in this. So your tech upgrades actually cost you a little bit of money to basically do. That's the thing I was missing. So you need like upgrades for this stuff, like money for the upgrades.
Extractor complete.
Let's get that.
Beginning economic tech upgrade. Unit ready.
Anyway, it's fine if like the AIs don't kill each other at the moment, because I can actually show off the epic unit if I get a chance.
Beginning construction.
Put that right there. Like, I'll literally keep building like these things until whatever.
Extractor complete. Unit ready.
You know what? You go right there.
Beginning construction.
There's a way of basically using extractors, right? I can just mobily move them as I need to. The things that Shroud can do. He's pushing in for his attack, I guess, so that's gonna happen.
Extractor complete.
That's the klaxon over here, that's fine. He's actually hiding units in a Shroud, that's interesting. So yeah, I will actually do that.
Beginning construction.
I'm just gonna build all this stuff all over the place. His ally is still destroyed, so that's cool.
Complete.
Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to what these do, but just basically, you know, much like the other ones, tech upgrades to do a whole lot of stuff.
Beginning construction. Extractor complete.
I might have too many extractors, maybe. There might actually be a limit cap on your extractors, of all things.
Extractor complete.
I guess that makes sense. Alright, with this many extractors, I should be able to build my epic unit soon. So the epic unit for the Shroud are a little bit different than the other guys.
Production.
Essentially, when you build this thing, it's essentially going to be like a sort of like evolving epic unit, and that'll be interesting to show off. You know what? Let's build a couple of these guys, I guess, to show them off. Chimes. He's attacking again, I guess. That's fine. Move all these guys up here.
Unit ready. Unit in production.
Build a bunch of these. So these guys are like your scouts. You basically send them around to, like, you know, scout out an area. And God, that's gonna take a while to build, but whatever.
Unit in production.
It's cool how this is basically like, you know, acting as like a amplifier now, so it's basically boosting up all my stuff around me. The HQ.
AirTech upgrade complete.
So there's my like scouts doing their thing. Alright, it does have a few things that can hit me.
Unit under attack. Unit ready.
So that's basically how like the anti-air units work here, I guess. They basically ground your units and then they get attacked. So that's kind of interesting. And here's my bomber, so to
Unit
speak.
in production.
So how do these work?
Unit ready. Unit in production.
The mover are slow. Do they build up, like, you know, attacks, I guess, over time? Oh, this guy ran out of units, I guess, so how are you guys gonna win? So these guys attack or what? There's probably a special way of, like, basically, like, you know, getting these guys ammo, but
ready.
you have to probably do something for it.
Production.
Unfortunately, I'm not being able to show off my epic unit here, I guess, but whatever. That's sort of fine. I can just build, you know, I can go into another skirmish, basically try and show them off.
Unit ready.
There's stage 1 though, so basically you have to evolve it,
Unit ready.
and you basically evolve it by like putting it over, like, you know, just basically like kind of like the GU does.
Unit ready.
And I'll essentially like gain resources that build up to stage 2. Eventually, after it gets to stage 2, you basically use the fight, and then it gets to stage 3. And stage 3 is basically like the regular old epics that the other guys have. We're seeing the power of the, you know, the Shroud units here, I guess. Let's build,
Unit in production.
build a few of these guys. So how do these guys get their things, you know, charged up, I wonder?
Unit in production.
We'll get some max build, I guess. Those basically are, suicide bombers. Oh, these things that you actually like put units into. They're like transports.
Eliminated.
Alright, well this practice makes perfect. I got a, achievement for basically being in here. Yeah, I got an achievement for playing. Alright, let's try this again, but I'll basically turn down the guy's difficulty so we won't, do that again. We'll create our match. Actually, you know what? Let's just, I'll say this is going to be one video and let's break it up and make another one for next one. So for now, take care.